Good morning, guys. Let's go. Let's get into this market today. We are going to have a good one out here. The SPY is just above resistance at 444, and we're actually sitting right on the trend line. So we broke the trend line last night and after hours. You can see how the SPY broke the trend and actually had multiple hits right along it as we started moving forward. So that is a big thing to watch here with the SPY today, is this key trend line coming up. Now, 444, obviously, I don't expect it to be as huge as it was as when we broke it to the upside, but I do think that it will be a pretty big area of support. Watch the SPY. We're about 38-40 cents off of it right now, and it should have a pretty good move off of that, I would think. So far, though, so good. Stocks are all kind of running all over the place. Let's actually bring up our watch list if we can. Let's see. Pop out. Oh, did they update it? There we go. 4.5% on Nvidia. XPEV's moving. MU's up 1.15%. Qualcomm's up 0.9%. Look at that SPY. We're getting so close to 444. We are 16 cents off from that level. So definitely eye this level up as we're continuing to fall here. I don't like the way SPY's moved lately. It's made the charts look weird whenever I zoom in and out. Damn, though. Let's go. Hey, good morning, Mike and Jamie. Appreciate you guys. You know what I've really been watching a lot the past couple days is gold and silver. Looks like they're kind of falling back off today. Not surprised. What about US Steel? I know they had a crazy move yesterday. Wow, another crate down to $30. Okay. Not the craziest of moves, but definitely a big one. Let's see, Boeing coming in. Okay, beautiful drop down to 220. Boeing is getting hit hard this morning. Why in pre-market and after hours were they dropping so much? What the hell? Keep your eyes on Boeing. I don't know what's going on here, but it is rejecting hard. It failed to break above 230, and it's just rejecting. Not getting under there. Down to 219 even. Wow. Visa's looking all right. Up to 243 now. That's nice. How are the banks? JP Morgan, Bank of America, Morgan Stanley. Looks like they're moving up in a pretty good way. What about Goldman? Goldman's doing pretty good too. So we'll take that with the banks. Fairly good movement with them at least. Looking at the watch list though, most of the movement, well, it's very mixed today on my watch list. Most of it's to the upside, but there's a lot of downside momentum too. Netflix, Coin, Boeing, Enphase, Starbucks, or Pumpkin Spice, as Sean says, Disney, Moderna, AI, FSLR, Shop, Smith & Wesson, American Airlines, Square. I mean, it's just so many stocks down in the red. Thinking of Square, how is that today? I feel like some of these growth stocks will be pretty fun to play here in the short term. Zoom. I was loving Zoom's recovery. It just couldn't break 69.50. That's too bad for Zoom. I would have loved to have seen them break out. Get a nice pop up above there. Hope everybody's having a great morning, though. Let's go. Rip to Nvidia. I gotta see that myself. Oh yeah. Looking brutal, guys. Any Nvidia calls for this week that are pretty much higher than the 480 strikes, you would have lost. Even though the stock moved up. That's pretty nuts. That's why you don't trade options right there. Or that's why you don't trade options on earnings right there, I should say. That's why you don't trade earnings right there. It's not fair that IV really explodes and fucks people really bad. You don't want an IV to get that high. Excuse me. Yeah, you really don't. You want to keep that IV lower. And then we get that big IV crush whenever the earnings actually do come out, and then it's game over from there unless you move up enough. I would say, like, if Nvidia would have opened today around, like, 516, a lot of those calls would have done way better, but it didn't. It opened around 490. I think everyone said the expected move was, like, plus or minus 10, or, well, yeah, 10%. So let's see, 10% puts us like right around that 516, 517 level where we are now. This is funny. Of course it doesn't put it on. Where we are now, it only is about 5%. So it's only like half of the expected move. Now, I wasn't really looking at the expected moves yesterday. I'm not a big fan of really looking at those, but I know a lot of people like to, and I kept hearing the 10% was the move, so. QQQ, and it ran up a perfect 10%, actually. Ha! Purdy, don't worry, man. Everyone knows about the IV crush. Most people do. But they trade it anyways. That's the problem. They trade it anyways, even though they know. What's up, Purdy? Let's go IOP QQQ. Sitting here around 374.50, 375. So if we go look at QQQ on our trend we've been watching, this is actually getting very, very close to the trend, and we're actually rejecting back down, which is nice. If SPY keeps falling today, I'll tell you what, we're back down to 444, and we're back down to SPY's trend line. If we start getting under here a lot, that would be great for SPY. I mean, at least for me. I would rather it go down in the short term, but we'll see what happens as it hits this trend and tests it. See how we actually have a green candle coming in? It's starting to get volatile here right at support and the trend. Oh, wow, he's just selling some more whiskey. Nice, Purdy. Send me a bottle. Send me a bottle. Although I don't want to pay a lot for it. I don't want to pay a lot. I'd rather drink Canadian Mist. No, I'm just kidding. I haven't had that since I was like, hell, like 18 years old or something like that. Or 20 or something. That's wild. Canadian Mist. If you guys know Canadian Mist, you'll laugh at that one. How low do you think Boeing can go? Carlo said. Yeah, I mean, it's a good drop today. We're down under 220. Let's eye up some supports coming up. Let's eye up those supports. Falling down here. Let's see. Big level right around 216. And And then 250, so 215 and 216 are pretty big coming up. I would eye that up first. And then under that, I would look for 210. 210 is going to be the bigger support I watch, but 215, 216 actually isn't too bad here in the short term, but I would say today 216 would be the support. We break the low. It'd be like a nice 3-point move down. Now, it's nothing like too spectacular, right? But it's fairly good. It would be okay for a scalp. It could go lower, but I don't know what was happening with them in pre-market today or after hours. Boeing just got destroyed last night. Let me check out the news. Let's see. Someone doubled their Boeing Dreamliner fleet. Ordered more airplanes. Okay, so they're going down after more airplanes. Okay. I don't know. I'm seeing a few weird news. Okay, Boeing stock drops. 737 deliveries are at risk after issue with Spirit Aerosystems. Wow, that's never good. 737 deliveries are at risk again. Again, guys. This reminds me of Ford, just how they have like a recall like every other week. Every other week they're recalling their whole fleet. It's like, I don't get it. How do you guys feel about that? I know a lot of people have been pissed at Ford for that lately. Sometimes, though, I actually argue the opposite. I would almost argue sometimes at least Ford fixes it. Like, what are all these other companies doing where they have bad problems? They're just not fixing it. You know what I mean? At least Ford fixes some of their problems. I'll tell you what, every car that I've ever had, if you start Googling problems with it, there's always a bunch of bad problems with just about every single car I've ever owned. Everyone. Ford Focus, Mustang, Mercedes, Chevy trucks, Ford trucks, Dodge trucks, Challenger. I mean, it's just like every single thing. You start Googling it and it's like, oh yeah, on the Fords, the lifters are bad and they'll go bad and cause catastrophic failure. And then in the Chevy, it's like, oh, the system that changes it from 4-cylinder to 8-cylinder goes bad, and that causes a problem. And then, it just goes on and on and on. Like, it's like, holy crap, how many problems are there nowadays? But at least they fix them. I always think about that. I'm like, what about all like the General Motors vehicles that they just don't fix? Or they're just okay. That could be a thing too. Time to get into SQQQ. What? Is it? Let's see. QQQ 374. I still want to see that big trend here. Wow, it's hitting hard and rejecting. Don't forget tomorrow, guys. Jerome Powell speaking at the Jackson Hole event in the morning. I will have this event live. As long as it is live. If I can find it, I will have it live. So it'll be at 10:05 Eastern time. That's about 35 minutes after the market opens. So we'll be looking all good there. Disney below 85. Oh, no. Sean, don't tell me. Oh. Look at that support coming up at like 84. 84.35, but yeah, 85 was the main area I've been watching here. We'll have to see if it can get under here or not. I'm curious. I would guess it does, given all the negative stuff in the short term, right? I would definitely think so. All right, I'm going to make a poll about Jackson Hole and Powell, so let's check it out. All right. All right, guys, voted up in the polls. How will Powell make the market pop or drop from Jackson Hole? We have pop, drop, neutral, and sus. Voted up. Go to that SPY out there. See how we're doing today. Falling off, of course. We're under 444 now. Back under like it's nothing, so interesting with SPY. Very interesting. We go out to a 15-minute chart. We're still like right on that trend line though. I'm curious which way SPY is going to be moving here. I'm glad that we fell back down into the range though. This gives me hopes to the downside, which is good. I thought with the way we were going this morning, the way we were holding up above that trend, I was like, oh boy, we're going to have a problem. We're above 444. We're above the trend. Like, geez. Although it seems like 443.50 has been a big support since yesterday. I feel like we're going to be pretty mixed today heading into tomorrow. What do you guys think? I don't think we're just going to go down all day or anything like that. Should have added lock it as an option. We got to lock Jackson's Hole? What? Time to get into... Oh, that's the SQQQ. I love SQQQ. Just short term, it's been brutal since the pullbacks have started. Citigroup's actually going green today. I noticed that a few of these banks this morning have been looking pretty good ever since open. Maybe we got to keep an eye on those banks. 148.50 almost to the upside. Not bad. Visa. Okay, 243.50. How's oil today? Let's go check out crude oil futures. It's been a while. 77 a barrel. Starting to trend back down a little bit. Okay. ZOM, Oxy, CVX. All just stagnant off that. Let's go back to the watch list really quick. AMC's down 26%. What the? They had the split. Oh, man, guys. I really hope everyone's learned their lesson on this one by now. Holy crap. You know how bad I feel for some people on this? I know I've said this story before, but there was a customer of StockedUp a while ago that had like $250,000 of this stock or something, and they were already down like 200,000. And this was when the stock was at like 60, and this was before the split. Sean said 41 to 40 is strong as oak on Citigroup. It is. I mean, it's been holding pretty strong there. I hope it keeps going up, Sean, to be honest. We'll see. I hope this isn't just a couple days of uptrend just for the sake of it. I like how everyone's voting drop. Well, there's only 4 votes, but make sure you vote up in the poll, guys. And also, hit that like button. Let's go. Let's get those likes up to maybe 15 to 20. That would be perfect for us. Only takes a second. Let's actually go check out the SM bot. Give the SM bot a like. Let's go. Give that one a like. Ooh, calling out AMC puts right now. It was calling out Tesla puts too. Tesla is pretty good down today, I'd say. Ooh, it just threw out JP Morgan calls on the SM bot. All right. I could get down with some of those. I hope everyone's having a great Thirsty Thursday today. Gonna end the week strong tomorrow. Don't forget about Powell. I know we already talked about it, but if you're just joining up today, Powell speaks tomorrow morning at 10:05 a.m. Eastern time. AMD's harsh, Carlos said. Is it? Oh gosh, yeah, it is. It's eliminating the move from yesterday. What about Nvidia? It's also eliminating the move. Wow. What about Zoom? Okay, at least they're holding up a little bit more. I'm only looking at them because they also just reported earnings. Visa. All right, got to check on Nano Dimensions. Nothing today. That's too bad. All right, this is going to be so crucial for the SPY here today. For our longer term setups here, it's pretty big. We can tell that trend line is huge that we're on. I'm bouncing pretty well off that lower line too. I'm really just waiting for this lower line to break and then this be like a dead cat bounce and the market just start to kind of continue. Hey, did you guys see that Shohei Ohtani tore his UCL? Nuts right there. That's terrible, guys. That's bad. Shohei Ohtani has to get Tommy John surgery. Not good. Not good at all. Does anybody out there watch baseball at all? If you do, you'll definitely know who Shohei Ohtani is, but sucks. He can't pitch again at all this season. Man, that sucks. I hate seeing that stuff happen. I've actually gotten two pretty bad injuries from baseball. I've torn a rotator cuff in my shoulder, and I also... Well, yeah, I also hurt my shoulder throwing somehow, but I have no idea how I did it. Yeah, that sucks, though. UCL tears, always scary. Citigroup. Him and Mike Trout are both out. Yeah. Oh, really? You were going to see him this Saturday? That's crazy. Yeah. And he'll actually still get a big contract. It's just, we don't know how big. He'll still get a big one, though. He'll probably still bat next year. Keep that in mind. He'll still be a batter next year, Ant, so... Whoever gets him will still pay. I mean, he's still going to be the highest paid player, I think. I think he will. Guy is amazing. Anyone playing Boeing puts, Krish said. Hey, Krish. Boeing's starting to look pretty good. If we could get more under like 219, that would be perfect. I know 220 is pretty good too. We got that good move though at open. Actually, it moved better than I thought it would. Ran right down to support, not bad. It would have been a hard scalp though, to be fair. Would have been hard. Pretty much 2 candles got us low, so. I don't know, not my favorite. Yeah, Mike, you might have to. You could maybe see Giolito pitch if he's pitching, but other than that, I don't know. The Angels don't really have anybody. They have... Who are you going to watch now? Randall Grichuk? That's cool, but... Mike, are you in New York, or are you in... Were you going to watch the game in New York, or were you going to watch it in LA? Hey, Purdy, yes, the SM bot is premium, by the way. It's like a screener, though. It's like a screener. If any of you guys are interested in the SM bot, I'm not going to give you a selling link for it, but I'll throw you out a video in the chat here, okay? This video in the chat is a guide on how to use the SM bot. If you're interested in the bot or you don't know what it is, maybe save this video and check it out, or check it out later, or do whatever you want. But that video will kind of give you a tutorial on how to use SM bot. It's pretty cool. Yeah, exactly. The Mets traded away everybody. It sucked. I couldn't believe they did that. They gave Verlander right back to the Astros, and it was like, they're paying like half his salary now, too. I'm just dumbfounded at some of the stuff I've seen. To be fair, those pitchers they had were getting old and decrepit anyways, but they had Verlander and Scherzer, for God's sakes. You're talking like the 2 oldest guys in the league. Now, granted, they're great, but they've both kind of fell off this year a little bit. Man, the Cardinals this year, my guy Adam Wainwright, he's 2 wins away from 200, and he's lost like 10 games in a row right now. It's terrible. Wow, Spy's coming back, guys. Right back up above 444 like it was nothing, blasting through 445. Damn, that's not bad. Looking pretty good. All right. Boom. If you do check out that video, though, and you are interested in the SM bot and anything else we have to offer, also check out Stat Modeling. That Stat Modeling includes the SM bot. It includes the swing trades, day trades from the sniper, and hybrid bots, too. You pretty much get access to every single product in the Discord if you get Stat Modeling. Just for reference, you get just about everything. Who makes worse decisions, the Mets GM or Jim Cramer? That's a great question. I'll tell you, I think it's, I would almost think, man, the Mets GM makes worse decisions. I don't know how else to put it. I wish I could be a general manager. Like, it's not fair. These guys, they make the worst decisions ever. I just can't believe it. I don't know. Kramer's up there, though. The reason why Kramer might be worse is that it actually affects other people. Because people listen to Kramer, so that would be... maybe Kramer's worse. Come on, Boeing. Still recovering here. I don't want to see that. Citigroup up to 41.65. The banks are really going today. Like, really flying back. It's pushing SPY back up. QQQ isn't really moving, though. Just the SPY. I think those banks are getting it way worse. QQQ is just down in the dumps, but banks are holding up the SPY. Let's see the heat map real quick. Hey, have you guys noticed that that one guy in the Discord over the past few days? What's his name? I think it's... Oh, I got it. Chainbreaker. Have you guys noticed that guy in there the past few days? That guy's been he's been an issue. Oh, boy. He's been funny in there, to say the least, but... We'll just say this. Yesterday, he said 99% of y'all won't be here in a year anyways. Well, we know who definitely wasn't here within a year. That's pretty good. Got so much here. Kramer's the worst. Yeah, I agree. What do you guys think? You guys think Kramer's the worst too? I would say he's the worst. Man, the banks are really crazy here. Way worse than I thought, even. I mean, it's making QQQ just look terrible. QQQ, though, falling down. Let's go look at that SPY again. We got to find some better levels, because it's just so choppy today. Like, 444 is going to be crucial here. Crucial. We got to see if this trend line holds, though. Like, wouldn't that be sick right here if the SPY started bouncing off this trend line back up? I'm not saying it would be that nice, but hey, it could. And this trend line has held up so good lately. Look at that. We're already turning around. It's already a green candle. Come on, SPY. Oh, you guys, guess what I did yesterday? I got my, I had to get the ceiling fixed from whenever I threw the golf club through it by accident. Well, I should say the golf club slipped. I didn't throw it, but that was some bull crap. I wish you guys could have seen the look on my face the second that club came out of my hands. I'm swinging it inside the living room, and it just goes flinging out of my hands. My dad keeps making fun of me. He's like, "How could you let go of that?" I'm like, "I didn't let go. It slipped." He's like, "I understand if you hit it in your backswing or something, or on a follow through, but you let it go." And I'm like, "I know. I didn't mean to." It sucks. Lo and behold, though, I'm not allowed to swing inside anymore. It's kind of funny. AMD for Carlo. Let's go. Thanks for the question, Carlo. How's everyone doing today? You guys bored? Got 105.50 as support. There we go. 105.50, not bad. Coming up on AMD, so watch that. Watch 10. Yeah, I mean, I would really just say like 105.50. Give or take about 20 cents or so, but resistance, I definitely have 106.50 where we are now. And then 107.35. Even 107 has a little bit, though. I have a lot of levels on AMD. And I'll say it, you know, like looking at the movement that even yesterday, the movement had opened, there were like lots of bounces around these levels I'm talking about. So it's not like they're on my chart for nothing, right? There's actually been hits there. But supports 105.50. Let's see what's under that. Okay, so the big support is 105.50 and then 105. But under that, I mean, under that, maybe 104.34, but I would say you'd probably be pretty good down to 102. If it falls, that is. Pretty nuts, though. Supports, though, looking good. 105. Definitely a big level at 105. This almost looks like an inverse head and shoulders in a way. I know that's a little weird looking, but I'm not saying it's going to go necessarily just like that. Let's go check out X.com or Twitter. There's been some fun stuff on there. Did you guys see Tucker Carlson? There was actually a debate last night. I did not even know that there was a debate going on. But besides the debate, Tucker Carlson actually had a debate with Trump. Or it wasn't a debate, but more of an interview, I guess. I personally thought the interview could have been better. I watched it. I thought it was pretty interesting. I thought the interview could have been a little bit better myself. I thought a lot of the questions were kind of stupid, but that's just me. But the interview was okay for Trump. Just overall, it was weird. Looking at Fukushima, I don't know if you guys heard this or not, but they're dumping the radioactive water now into the ocean. Now they're saying that it's cleaned water. They're saying it's purified radioactive water, right? I don't believe them. I don't like it. Why do you have to put that in the water? Can't you just like burn that off or something? Or like, I don't know. Make it into steam and let it just float away or something. Don't put it in the ocean. That just sounds like the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Oh yeah, we're going to put all this polluted, well, purified radioactive water into the ocean. Oh, how smart of you. Fukushima. China completely suspended all seafood imports from Japan. Yeah, I would too. China's actually done something smart for once. Wow. Who would have guessed? Disney is with the whales. No, Sean, no. Damn, 84.61 now. Dang, Sean. If it breaks 84.30, I think that's like the low of the year. Oh, crap, it is. All right, here's the low of the year. It's over here. Let's get it. All right, what's the L here? 84.08, and then this little dot, 84.17. Yeah, that's brutal for Disney, guys. Jesus. Yeah, it's actually new lows since COVID, going all the way back to there. So poor Disney. Damn, Sean. It's going to be good for adding into shares, though. I'll give it that. Like Manny said in Discord, it's going to be good to add some shares in there. Nice and low. Got to get those shares, though. I own Disney around $90, so I'll definitely be happy to get it lower. I think it's 90 anyways. Let me double check this thing. Yeah, $90, so. Doing pretty good. Or Disney. What do you guys think that Disney could do to try to get themselves back a little bit more? Like, what do you think that can be done? I know that they're talking about, like, those Apple headsets coming out being big for Disney. You know, we have ESPN getting into ESPN Bet, or Bet ESPN or whatever. You know, they partnered with Penn Gaming for that. I'm really hoping that they can do something, right? And I think they can. Number one, though, they need to somehow get DeSantis to stop doing what he's doing. And then number two, I don't know what's going on, but they just need to make kid shows and stuff. You know, they need to quit worrying about adding things into the kid shows. Just make the shows. Quit trying to overthink it. Make the show. Screw worrying about if these certain people or things are in there. Like, come on. They overthink it, I think. But they'll come back long term. I have no doubt about Disney long term. Like, do I really think that Disney and all their parks and everything are going to go down? No. I think their shares will just get hit for a short time, and then they'll recover back, hopefully. longer term. I'll tell you what, though, whoever bought these things are getting screwed right now. These 50 strike calls. Granted, they have till 2025, so they probably don't care right now, but figured I'd mention it. Go back to that SPY. How we looking? Go to the 5-minute. Not too bad. Kind of crazy. Back down under 444 now. Back down into the range for sure. It's almost like that after hours move never happened. We're back to normal now. I have a bad feeling tomorrow Powell's going to say something at Jackson Hole and just... it's not going to be something good. We'll see. The last time he spoke at a Jackson Hole event, I believe, was August of last year. And let's actually go to the daily on SPY and go check this out, because it wasn't good. Yeah, Purdy, definitely 442. We've been eyeing that level up for a while on those supports. 442 and 444 have been the main levels I've been watching this week to the upside. So yeah, I do like that one to the downside. It's nice. And then 438 under there. You said 438.50. Let's see. Yeah, anywhere from 438, 438.50. I'd say give or take 50 cents there. Pretty big. Looking good, though, Purdy. I'm not liking this movement today, though, guys. I'll be honest. It's very choppy. It's not my favorite market to trade whenever we see movement like this. Definitely not. We are seeing some pretty, like, straight down type of moves, but... oh, it's, like, hard to catch on this. QQQ is, like, really roaring. They got so close to the trend line on QQQ. Came tanking down. I know SPY got slightly above theirs, but with these rejections coming in, I mean, man, it's not... it's almost looking like a... dead cat bounce here on these uptrends, right? And let's be honest, I'm not trying to be that guy out here, you know, who's gonna say like, oh, I said. You know, everyone's always like that, right? Everybody's always like, oh, on Monday I said we'd go up, you know, but on Sunday night's video, I will say I was pretty adamant that I thought this week could be pretty green. If you guys go back and you rewatch Sunday's video and you listen to the stuff I was saying Sunday and Monday, I was saying that I thought there could be some pretty decent uptrends this week and for the next few days. And then I think that there will be more downtrend coming in after this uptrend. And I think that this could be the move. This is the dead cat bounce that we were talking about. And now we're finally getting that movement back down. We'll have to see how it continues today. But so far, that's kind of what I'm thinking, is that this is going to be the move that kind of gets us back down heading into next week. So that's what I'm watching for, is I'm watching for this to start to just continue to trade down next couple days. And next week, hopefully, especially Friday, tomorrow, we should get some better movement down. Today, I probably won't even play it down. I'd rather wait till tomorrow to make sure that, you know, we're getting some decent stuff, decent momentum. $374. That was a pretty big resistance in its own right on QQQ, to be honest. Like, perfect, actually. You know what? That's actually too perfect, guys. Like... Too perfect on QQQ. Meta launched a new AI coding tool in the social media company's latest bid to compete with Microsoft's backed OpenAI and Alphabet's Google. Damn, that's pretty crazy. Let's see Boeing real quick. Come on, Boeing. Gotta eye it up. Someone asked me about it in a PM. How's the trend looking here? Okay, I'm waiting for a move under this trend. By the way, if you guys ever have any questions or anything like that and you don't want to ask them in public or anything, you can always shoot me a private message. I'll always help you guys out. I know sometimes people don't like to type things out there in public or they don't want to sound stupid or something. Don't worry about that. You know, just ask me. It's always good to know, right? Nothing really sounds that stupid. Trust me. I've heard it all. So what you think sounds stupid, I'm sure someone's beat you. But should be good. You know, it's always good to learn, right? You never know till you know. I know that sounds stupid, but you don't know till you know. Sometimes. Opinions on SoundHound. I haven't looked at them in a long time. SOUN. I know they had some hype the other week with their earnings, but... Ooh. My opinion here. I actually kind of like this setup going on in the short term. Do I love it? No. But I would say in the short term, big resistance here at 260. If we could break out above the top there at 260, I think the stock could go. And there's some pretty big supports here too. It's almost like an inverse head and shoulders pattern. We draw it up. The head, you know. I'm not saying that that's how it's going to go, and I'm not even a big fan of head and shoulders patterns, but this is kind of the setup I'm watching for right now. As long as these supports hold at like 2 and 250, or 2 and what is this? 2 and like 225. It's looking pretty decent though. Nice. Ant has Apple puts expiring next Friday. When did you enter those, Ant? Was it today? My gosh. They're giving up all the movement from yesterday, like all of it. No problem. Yeah, just throw out more stocks. I'll always look at them. Yesterday, Ant said they got the 177.50 puts. Nice. That should be doing pretty good right now. I will say, though, we are right at support on Apple, so it might start bouncing back up a little bit considering how much it's down today, but so far, so good, Ant. Nice trade. Stock is really low, though. And when I say low, I mean like on an intraday basis. This move at open's been huge already. I'm glad you're already in it. If somebody's out there and they're thinking, well, should I get Apple now? No, I wouldn't get it now. But, Ant, that's great. Hopefully it gets down to like 177 today. That would be perfect. It'll probably bounce right on your strike price. That's what I would guess. Don't forget, tomorrow morning, guys, we will have Powell live. As long as I can find the video source out there, I will have it up. So don't forget, tomorrow with Powell, we'll be going live, and we'll have a pretty fun stream going tomorrow. We'll go a little bit extra as well. So hopefully have a nice end to the week, and we better get some good movement coming in with Jackson Hole. That would make it even better for us. But hope you guys had a good day today. Ant, Purdy, Carlos, Sean, Mike, thanks everybody for joining up. Krish, Jamie, Mike, appreciate all you guys. Jan. If you guys want to see anything last minute, let me know here. I'm still watching SPY though. 442 support, getting close. We're bouncing a little bit here at 442.50, so I'm definitely eyeing up both of those areas. Give or take about 50 cents off 442. There was a couple bounces there yesterday. Definitely weird to see us coming right back down into this trend, though, like this. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. I just got a really, really sad message. It's not sad, but it's like a message that makes me, on the inside, it makes me sad in a way. I've been helping out this guy, and, you know, he keeps trying to trade like Nvidia puts on earnings and going like all into some of these plays for earnings and etc., and then they don't go right. Man, he like blew up his account, and I'm sitting here, he's like, I need help building it back. I've got like 600 bucks left. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're telling me you were trading like thousands of dollars worth of Nvidia yesterday, and it was like, that's all you had? I'm like, man, that's, wow. Sometimes that, you know, guys, it just, you know how many times I've said not to trade the earnings? It's like, I don't know how many times I have to say it. Don't trade earnings. The day after is better and safer. Exactly, Ant. Way better. SPY's right down to 442 though. Holy crap. Came back down with the quickness. With a quickness. Looking good. Job, SPY. See if we can get a nice bounce here. That would be kind of cool. We probably won't, though. This thing's really dying today. Like, what the... It's like the market flipped the script off of Nvidia. Terrible right there. Dang, guys. Maybe we'll actually test the lower area of this uptrend again. We're closer to the lower now than we are the top. We're going to probably go stagnant here, right into Jackson Hole. Powell will probably be the big mover here. Are we going to move up or down? Come on, Powell. We'll have to play our hero song tomorrow. You guys know what it is. But yeah, let's go. Let's have a good day, guys. I appreciate you joining up. I know today the market was a little bit boring, kind of choppy out there. Not my favorite movement in the world, so, you know, makes sense. The market's pretty choppy. I mean, it has moved down pretty well, honestly. Like, QQQ's been straight down, but I feel like I go over to, like, Apple and Microsoft and these other stocks, and it's just like, I don't know. It's hard to trade them down, honestly. Like, 180 was huge there. Could have got some momentum on it recently, I guess, but... Weird day. I'm probably just going to take a nice little break today and come back tomorrow and get into some of the other plays coming out there. Besides for SQQQ, I don't know. At least that play popped off today, so shout out to the hybrid bot. I didn't want to say anything because it is a premium play, but the hybrid bot called out SQQQ calls a little while ago at 9:09 a.m. Central Time. 9:09 Central Time. I'm going to circle on the chart where it called it out, okay? Excuse me. Called it out right here. Been popping up pretty nice with SQQQ, so let's go hybrid bot. Boom. Hybrid bot's keeping it hot. Already getting a nice pop today on SQQQ. Let's go. Had a nice pop yesterday too. And the past couple days. The bots have been on fire lately, guys. Like, if you guys are looking for some nice bot plays or some nice trades, definitely check out the bots right now. I'm going to throw the link down into the chat for stat modeling. They are hot. Hybrid and sniper bots doing pretty darn good lately. So usually they do a lot better whenever we go through volatile times like this, and it's been proving true again. So let's go. Sign up there. Use code 2023 at checkout. You can get the first month for $99. That's $50 off. It's a pretty good deal. Check it out. Let's go. Hell yeah. Sean's up 50% on SQQQ on the hybrid bot play. Let's go, Sean. Great day today. I know the market's been pretty choppy, but hey, the hybrid bot has been killing it. Like I said, I didn't want to say it earlier because the hybrid bot is premium, so I didn't want to give the play away necessarily, but now that it's up a lot, why not, right? Look at SPY. Oh my gosh. QQQ. What is going on? This is just... Wow. Well, hey, the resistance hit. That's for sure. All right. Well, hey, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Let's go. Let's have a great day out there in the markets. Make sure you check out tonight's video. We'll be going over Jackson Hole a little bit more for tomorrow, along with some fun plays potentially for Jackson Hole, depending on how the market moves. So have a good one, guys. And make sure to walk away with those profits today. That's the main goal out there. Don't get stuck. Get those profits, and hey, I'll be in the Discord. If you guys need anything, just let me know.